Again, shout out to the Taurus gang. We are now officially in the month of May, okay? And let's just say I partied too hard, okay? Had a few too many drinks, and now I'm hoarse. But I'm getting better. This week, we're talking about the new drops that just came out. We're talking about that new Mariah, The Scientist, Burning Blue, Summer Walker, Spend It, all three versions, the Ren is Due version. I think the other one was like the Diamond version or something like that. We're talking about Lady Gaga and her biggest performance at Copacabana with 2.5 million people, the biggest crowd like for a female performer in history. Like, that's so iconic. Like, Mayhem is really doing it for me. Like, just abracadabra, oh no, ooh na na, abracadabra, monta ooh gaga. And then Garden of Eden, welcome to the, what is it? Garden of Eden. What's it? Oh, I swear that shit gets me up every time. I'm still talking about Destin Conrad's Love on Digital, Coco Jones, Why Not More, Beyonce, Cowboy Carter, her tour so far, Blue Ivy and Rumi Carter, Miss Tina Knowles, the book, The Matriarch. Fantasia is about to give us a gospel album, okay? K. Michelle just gave us a sneak peek of her country album, well, a single that she's about to release. And Rob 49 teased the What the Hell He remix with Lotto and Justin Bieber. Now let's just start with that. Now, I remember when I first reviewed What the Hell, or What the Hell He, I think it's called What the Hell. I remember the first time I reviewed that song, the first time I listened to it, I knew it was like a hit to me. Because it was just too, like, I don't know if the word is cynical. I don't know. It was catchy and it was funny at the same time. Like, what the LeBron James, what the Halle Berry. Like, I just think it's very catchy and it just works. Like, I don't know. It's addicting. But Justin Bieber was on there singing, and I don't know, like, I just feel like I'm an artist, right? And I just feel like, even as the general public, I feel like I kind of know what we want to hear. And I just feel like some artists just don't know or know how to read the room to know what we want to hear. And it's not, they don't know how to repeat what's good. Like they'll execute something good, put out a good verse or a good song, and don't know how to repeat that formula, and then try to switch it up, and that fails, and it'd be awful. So Lotto is a hit or miss for me, and I just don't like it. And Justin Bieber, I don't know. I just want to hear solo music from you, because singing on What the Hell, that is what the hell, unless he's trying to be funny, because that's what the hell. I want to go see Tina Knowles. Beyonce brought out Tina Knowles on the Cowboy Carter tour to celebrate her making the #1 New York Times bestseller book. I just feel like everything that the Carters and the Knowles do is going to be successful. I just feel like at this point in Beyonce's career, like, well, not even just Beyonce's career, because Miss Tina Knowles had Beyonce, but I just feel like everything surrounding their family is going to be successful just because of the notion or the popularity that they have acclaimed. Like, I just think, yeah, they're gonna have it. It's gonna be successful. K. Michelle is getting ready to drop a single from her country album. I think this is very authentic to K. Michelle, and I can't wait to really listen to her. I think she's kind of waiting for Beyonce to move on over to her Act 3 era so she can really get her own shine, because, and this is just my opinion, because, yeah, I think she's really talented, and I think she really wants people to take her serious, and I don't think she wants to be overshined by what's going on right now. Fantasia, I believe she just performed either on American Idol or one of these shows, and she was showing her gospel talent, on the floor, catching the Holy Spirit. But one thing about Fantasia, now I know she did sing in a choir or something like that growing up, but it's like, I never seen gospel for her. Like, soul, yeah, but who knows? You gotta give it a chance. She can sing her tail off, and I'm ready for it. Let's talk about the Cowboy Carter tour so far. Okay, so the live version of Alligator Tears made me actually like the song. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be 100% honest. Some of the tour looks boring, but I mean, I feel like because some of Cowboy Carter is boring. Like, you have like hits like Bodyguard, Daughter, Protector, Sweet Honey Bucket. Okay, I say the second half of the album is really good, but the first half, like 16 Carriages, Texas Hold'em, those are like really the only songs that are kind of upbeat. Like Flamenco is slow. Like, all of those are slow, so it's like she had to put elements in there to keep the energy up, especially for a 3-hour concert. So I just think that it's a well-rounded show. Let's talk about the missing markers. Beyonce was so mad the other day because I think this was either her LA Night show 2, and she was getting ready to do Cozy, right? And the robot arms was messing up. And I think those arms are metal, even though it's very beautiful. First of all, let's talk about when she was doing I'm That Girl. They missed the entrance for her to be walking down she up here coming out the robot, and it's like Renaissance, and she at the top of the steps still like Renaissance. So it's like, girl, what? I'm supposed to be down the steps already. What the fuck? Like, how? This is the second or third show. How are y'all like fucking up already? So they was joking about well, they not joking because they took a picture and said they was up all night fixing it. Okay, because Beyonce do not play when it comes to her production. Okay, because them tickets was $3,000 to $5,000. So what the hell? You should not be missing no marks. Okay, but anyway, back to the arm thing. She was like, what's up? Okay, girl, because them arms, they was swinging, honey, swinging. Okay, and I also want to say, I don't know if this was purposeful, but literally during this time of the Taurus season, Beyonce gets to ride a bull, okay, for Tyrant. And I just feel like this shout out to the Taurus season. I took that person, I don't care. I was like, she's a tyrant, and it's Taurus season. And she looked good, honey. She looked so good. Blue Ivy hitting the Deja Vu choreo. If y'all didn't see, I put it on my TikTok. I've been doing the dances. I'm gonna get over and do the Super Bowl choreo for a long time. Just boom, pow, pow, boom, pow. I already did it before. I'm just gotta refresh my brain and get it together. So yeah, so Blue Ivy is killing it. It seems like she's gonna be the next Beyonce. Well, not the next Beyonce, but the next, Carter, Knowles, and in the family. And she seems to be very talented, and it's amazing to watch her grow. All of the celebrity children are doing wonderful, particularly Northwest and Blue Ivy. They are putting their big one down in the music industry, and I love it for them. They should use their nepotism, period. What else are we talking about? Oh, Rumi Gardner comes out on stage during Protector, and she is so excited. A lot of people, I'm going to tread very lightly on this. A lot of people, because their family raised them a certain way, or their family views looks at excitement or overness, if that's a word, of joy to be particular signs of things. I feel like this, until it's addressed or put out in the public, if it ever will be, then keep it on the playground, honey, okay? Because you got two people saying two different things, and I'd rather believe that it's just pure joy. Like, you don't have a lot of people that have, you have to think, like, they're more guarded than, like, your average family out of here, so they're not going to have the same response. You have never been on a stage where you look out into the field and see 70 to 100,000 people in one place, or it's dark as hell in the stadium. You can't see far out past the stage, and it's just, let me show you what it look like. And this all you see. And you 5 years old. So I give grace, because I don't, like I said, you don't put nothing on nobody, okay? But she done her choreo. She know the choreo. I seen, some videos where people were recording backstage where she was still doing some of the choreo before she goes out on stage with Beyonce and Blue Ivy. But it's just so amazing to see Beyonce we seen Beyonce grow up just like Michael Jackson seen them grow up, and now they got offspring, offspring. But now to see her children like come into who they are and see that she's really about to retire too in a couple more years, it's really something. Like, it's what a time to be alive while Beyonce was here. It is what it is. Let's talk about Coco Jones, Why Not More. I feel like this album is really no skips, but heavily in rotation for me is AE, Oh My Gosh, Be Myself, Most Beautiful Design, and Other Side of Love. I just feel like Other Side of Love is like the song that everyone needs to be listening to. Destin Conrad, Love on Digital, Mr. E, PBS, Outro, Kissing in Public have been on repeat. Listen to those. Oh, let's talk about Lady Gaga performing at Copacabana in Brazil with the largest crowd for a female performer in history. 2.5 people plus, 2.5 million people plus. Okay, it was a beach performance, and she was up there giggling and cackling, telling us, "I don't want to leave this beach." Like, I just feel like Lady Gaga is iconic, and like we keep trying to compare like two artists. Talking about who's bigger, Beyonce or Lady Gaga. I feel like they're both like, you got the trilogy, what they call it, the Holy Trinity. Yeah. So it was Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, and Rihanna, right? When it could be Beyonce, Lady Gaga, and Rihanna, because Nicki Minaj is a rapper. So I just feel like that's the Holy Trinity, of pop music. And I think amassing that crowd puts her aside from other artists, not saying that she's better than or less than them, but that is definitely a record to be broken. It hasn't been done yet. And let's just talk about Madonna. Like, Madonna, why did you shade Gaga? Come on now. And because at first it started with the daughter, her daughter, voguing or whatnot, some on the stage and all that kind of stuff. That was comparing Madonna to Madonna's daughter to Beyonce's daughter, while Madonna's daughter was voguing on stage and Blue Ivy was, doing choreography on stage. Then they moved to Gaga's performance, talking about, I think Madonna had like 1.8 million or something. She had the record before Gaga, and Gaga just beat her. And Madonna gonna retweet the post with her daughter to some "I love you Brazil" or something like that. Now, why? Why are you being shady? I just felt like that was real lame. Let's talk about Summer Walker. Spend it on me. Y'all know how I feel about Summer Walker, SZA, Victoria Monet, Chloe Bailey, Coco Jones. Oh, I feel like I'm forgetting some people now. Who else? I feel like I ain't said a mouthful. Raven Lene. Who else? Her. Who else? Girlies. R&B girlies. Ooh, when I watch this back, I feel like I'm gonna be upset. But anyway, yeah. Y'all know how I feel about the R&B girlies who get down. Okay? Ari Lennox, yes. Jasmine Sullivan. Yes. So I feel like the original version is really good. The acapella version, I think that's called The Diamonds. Let me see. Let's look it up real quick. I really like the message, but I feel like, okay, so the second version is called Diamonds and Pearls version. That's kind of like the acapella version. And then the third version is called Rent is Due version. That's the sped up version, which I feel like I want to do some choreo to TikTok on it. So stay tuned. I might do that. Well, I don't know. But yeah, so I feel like the attitude of this song, okay, because I was going to fine tune this into the transition with Mariah and the Scientists, because I feel like they make two different type of music. I feel like Summer Walker music has elevated from being just like this lover girl, delusional, like I want to do everything for my man or give everything, all of myself to my man. And I just feel like her music has progressed into more of loving herself, knowing that she's deserving, especially with the Soft Girl, or was it Soft Life EP? I know it was something about Soft Girl, Soft Life, or Soft, Ooh, y'all about to clock me. Let me see. I think I'm thinking of her song and not the EP, because I think the EP was called Clear Part 2. And I can't find it on Apple Music. Let me see. It should be in my library. Look at that. I'm all on the thing trying to figure it out. And it's on my thing. Oh yeah, so yeah, it was called Clear 2 Soft Life. So yeah, I just feel like now her music has progressed from like being delusional and want to be with a man and begging him and all that kind of stuff into now having her own power on the inside, knowing that she is the prize. All black women are, all women are the prize. And yeah, so I just feel like in this song, she's just saying like, I don't need your love anymore. Just spend your money on me, which I feel like gets old eventually because money is everything. We all want love. But in this period in your life, I feel like this, of course, this music was already recorded. So probably in that transition period of her life of amassing a new love, it was just like, girl, after whatever you done been through, whatever he done done, girl, it's like, I'm not trying to go out here and go sleep around and catch more bodies, but I'm just going to stay with you and we going to be, bumping skin to skin, and you just gonna be spending it on me and buy back my love. Buy back my love. Spend it on me. I only listen to the song maybe like 3 times. It's a bop. I feel like what was the name of the first one that we got? Only thing that's saving you. I just wanted that just made me think about the energy that we might get from this album. Cause really I like both those songs, but Heart of a Woman really like grew slowly on me, but Spend It is like a bop. And I can't lie, let's transition on into now which one of my favorite versions Spend It was it? I like the original version, but the Diamonds and Pearls version is a close second because I really like the acapella, and I really like I really like the way Summer Walker producer puts her vocals together. I really like the way they mesh her vocals together. I think I just really love her voice. I love it. It sounded amazing. Let's transition into Mariah the Scientist, Burning Blue. Now, look, I'm not no big Mariah the Scientist fan. Like, there's a couple songs out there that I heard before, and there's a couple people that I've dated that are like Mariah the Scientist fans, but I just feel like she's too sad for me. Like, I don't want to cry. Like, I do, but then it's like her music be like whining, crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, And then I heard her live, and it was like, yikes. It was really giving yikes. But I do like her personality. I think she's very intelligent, especially when I seen their interview together, Summer Walker and Mariah the Scientist. I think that she's very brilliant. I did not get that from what the general public or what I get from Twitter, which is now X, about her personality or her making, for lack of better words, foolish decisions when it comes to dating. But, that's what makes the music that y'all enjoy. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But Burning Blue is a really good song. That would just be my introduction to Mariah the Scientist. Do I think that I will dwell or dive deeper into her discography? No. But that song is really good. But Shamtax, again, that's all I have for you this week. I'm so glad that you're here in the month of May. Stay tuned for some reactions. If nobody has told you already all month, because I believe today is May 5th. If no one has told you already all month, all day, all year, I love you. And I can't wait to see you again next week. Take care. What's the Shamtax game?